This is Judge Joe Brown, and you're watching the Dominick Natty Show.
Judge Judy is leaving CBS after 25 years. She says that she felt disrespected with some of the things that they did in the past. What are your thoughts on how CBS treats its talent?
There was too much incestuous stuff going on around and about CBS, Paramount, Viacom. Too many people that got hired for nepotistic reasons and not necessarily performance, and they tried to embezzle every time they got a chance, steal, cheat, lie, whatever. So you were constantly threatening to sue them in order to get the money that they agreed to pay you. So it was a cesspool. And yes, they did a lot of low down stuff. As a matter of fact, how I got discovered was basically they wanted to threaten Judy with replacing her with me so she wouldn't ask for so much money after her first year. So, but that wound up working itself out. I got a foot in the door and I just decided to do the right thing. And actually, most people don't know this. It was either the number one or number two show in America for syndication. And I know I was beating Oprah every week and Phil every day in the ratings for the last 3 years, but you never let them tell you. Matter of fact, what CBS was doing, it was so low down, they were trying to basically destroy the show because they didn't like what I was doing. And they wouldn't even run me in LA's TV guide. The biggest question who got is the judge still on? So it was kind of crazy that it was a number one TV show or number two. And every time I started beating Judy, CBS would change its rating schedule so she could stay ahead. They did not want a straight man to be the number one show.
And are you friends with Judy, or do you guys ever interact, or did you while you were?
Well, she had a different experience level than I did. She put her husband Shineland through law school, had some kids, went to law school herself, graduated. Mayor Koch, when she was fresh out of law school, was looking for some nice Jewish woman to run a domestic court that they had just gotten created where lawyers couldn't practice, so they selected her. Looked like a boost, but it's a curse. No $1 million settlement, no big jury trials that hit all the papers, no significant appeals. And
so you were the most qualified judge on television.
I was certainly the most experienced.
So you worked on, the maybe the biggest social justice case. I mean, so what are your thoughts on what is going on today? Are we making progress?
No, we're not. Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram says we are private. We can do that. We can put our position out, which means having drag queens talk to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-year-olds. You can enforce the teaching of LGBTQ to children and shove it down the public's throat, but you can't put up anything that says we don't like it. And as far as that goes, if you want to be a homosexual, that's your damn business. That's your right. Get your freak on. Your bedroom activity is the same. But just like we can't get outside of our bedrooms, why can they? Why the hell don't we have a month for those who like to do it doggy style or reverse cowgirl on top? You know, what the hell?
Kim Kardashian is going through, she's attempting to become a lawyer.
Well, let me tell you what her problem is right off front. The problem is called ethics. And they have disbarred lawyers for getting caught in the backseat of a car, getting down after a good time at a nightclub, getting caught on a beach doing something scandalous. And she's got her amateur porn career with Ray J, that's Brandy's brother, and appearing half naked in a whole lot of pictures and posed incidents. And that's not cool. And then the whole thing with Meet the Kardashians or whatever it is, let's just say that what they display is not exactly ethical. So the bar associations have this thing of, we don't want somebody in front of a jury or associated with the legal system where everybody thinks something that's unethical when they see them. So good luck to her if she passes the ethics part. I mean, they might let her do it, but I said, think they'll probably bend over backwards to excuse a lot of things that other people would not get excused for. So there is that thing. She might find it fascinating to study law, but whether or not she passes the ethics part of the admission to the bar standards, that's a different thing.
Under normal circuit, if she wasn't a celebrity, she would never pass the ethics because she's
Mm-mm.
born in her sexy image.
Mm-hmm. But see, they're holding her up as an expert on sentencing reform, prison reform, and she doesn't know anything about it.
What is your best advice to free Britney?
When you go around and act a fool in public for the wrong reasons, it comes back and bites you. The family's got a fortune. She's got a fortune, or at least something left of it, hopefully. So do you let her just frit it away frivolously, or do you help her conserve it so later on in life, when she really needs it, she still got it, or if she has any children or relatives to whom it may descend, in succession, you leave it in the family. Keep it in the family. Don't waste it.
If you were the judge, what would you suggest on that?
Well, I'd like to look at the psychiatric reports and assessment of her competence, a demonstration on a limited basis to see what she can do, what her spending habits are, what she's doing with the resources she has. And we take a look at it after a review period and keep reviewing it.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with having dad look over her shoulder.
yeah,
That might be the best thing, just to leave it in place. You might assess, why does she want it removed?
yeah, yeah. I mean, basically, she says she's okay now. She can handle her own life.
So
So
what's she gonna do with it? What's dad keeping her from spending?
yeah,
So
that's
you want to go buy some more diamond clusters and some more very, very expensive boutique designer shoes and cars, and you want to go spend and get drunk and wasted? Not saying she is, but there were allegations. Is that what you want to do with it? Well, guess what? Since you're in this condition and you've been held to be unable to properly manage your affairs, let's just leave them with dad.
they're trying to control her 50 million. It's her money, her decision. She can blow it if she chooses.
No, she can't. They don't allow that. See, if somebody says they can't handle it, they're not going to let you ruin yourself, because you become a burden on the public.
Really?
Yeah. See, the citizens get taxes paid on that kind of money. So the citizenry wants it. They want order. They want public peace, dignity, and order. And there's an example that everybody's supposed to be setting. So when a family member says our kin over here is not behaving correctly, they don't need to have the responsibility. They're acting childlike. And if a court agrees, then somebody in a more responsible position gets to call the shots.
Are you dating anyone right now, or are you a single man?
I'm single. See, here's what it is. Anytime you see a human, what do you see?
A person?
A successful screw. 20 years ago, sex and gender were identical. And now you see gender has fluid and it doesn't have any meaning because it's fluid. And then sex concerns itself with the sexual act, so you get that confused, so nobody knows what the hell they are, and people don't even care. And why are you doing that to your son? Well, he said he wanted to be a girl, but it wasn't but a year and a half. Hell, he can't even talk. How is somebody going to tell you what gender he wants to be? He's never had a hard on, or she's never gotten wet.
What is your age range that you're looking for in a woman? And
Basically 40 and up. See,
it's the
with a
way,
young woman, it goes like this. Yeah, babe, it was real good, but I had a long, hard day today, and I got one tomorrow. I got to go lift a little something on the nightstand. Daddy, you going to call me? Yeah, baby, I'll call you the next few days. Sure. Yeah, baby, I'm going to call you. Okay, I'm out of here. All right. Now, you get to grown women, it goes like this. Excuse me? Well, yeah, baby, I had a long, hard day, but so did mama. Where are you going? Well, I got a long, hard day tomorrow. Well, I got a long, hard day tomorrow, too. But put that chain back on that damn door, bring your ass back over here, lay down. Mama gonna get everything flying at full mast again. You wanted to get you some tonight, you gonna get you some tonight. You still have some work to do. And there's always blue vitamin V.
That's right.
You know,
That's
but
right.
modern technology, hell.
Now at 74, I mean, how much sex can you have? I mean, are you more than once a day? With the help of the
Yeah, I guess so.
yeah. I mean, but do you need some
I
help?
try to pump a little iron and go out and jog, walk, health permitting. So, yeah.
That's right. Okay.
That's one thing about being a man. You don't really get too old if you got the appetite. I've found over the years that women have sex very consistently with their real personalities. Sometimes, if they can actually drive a car, they drive consistently with their real personalities, which will be consistent with how they have sex. So, watch how the woman drives a car, assuming she knows how to drive one.
I've never heard that before. It's in the car operation.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge. No further questions.
I got to go. This has been Joe. Call me when you can. I will be the one that ran. I'm out of here and have no fear.